Good afternoon. I'm coming to you once again from my convenience store in the Philippines. I'm wearing my favorite shirt because, depending, sometimes you can see my nipple and that's kind of sexy. Uh, just having fun. I got a good chest workout in, which is the reason why I'm flexing for you right now. Uh, Weights definitely went up. I decided to drop the reps that I've been doing because as the weights continue to get heavier and heavier, it will get more and more difficult to complete. Look, it's Gwyneth, everybody.
Hello.
Say hi, Gwyneth.
Hello.
Gwyneth is my oldest granddaughter, for those of you who don't know.
Bye-bye.
And she's a sweetheart. So helpful, always has a smile on her face. So anyway, I'm not just trying to make the workouts easier by decreasing the reps, but I've noticed that I'm doing way more reps than I used to do in the past. Ooh, look at this vein. I got something going on here. Which is probably inhibiting as much weight as I can do. For example, when I lifted free weights previously in a gym, the max reps that I did was 8. Now I'm doing 20 for the first set. 20, 15, 12, 10. So even my heaviest weight now has more reps than my lightest weight when I was in the gym. So obviously I can't do as much weight if I'm doing that many reps. So I'm going to sacrifice the reps because remember, my idea is to get big. I'm not trying to get cut or shredded or anything at this point in time. Actually, to be honest, I can never see myself doing anything that will take away muscle growth. It'll sculpt it away. I understand that, but I don't want to be in a caloric deficit and lose muscle. I've worked so hard over the years that I just can't give it up. I did find a local gym, not even 2 blocks away from me. It's on the other side of the main road, so I would never have known it was there. I never go in that direction. And just coincidentally, I ran into a guy in a noodle store who I looked at his arms and I ascertained that he lifts weights. So I went up and asked him, and I said, "Where do you train?" And he told me where he trained. I said, "Oh, I wish there was something here. Yours is too far away." And he said, "I know, there's something right around the corner." And he showed me. And it's a decrepit place. I mean, the weights are rusted and everything is crammed in together. And I don't think there's air conditioning. There are fans. And it's the kind of thing that you would see in a Ronnie Coleman documentary about where he trained at Metroplex in Arlington, or a Dorian Yates at his gym, the basement gym in Birmingham. But I like that kind of thing. You know, I used to train at the schools that I would teach in Brooklyn. I used to train in their gyms, and those were horror stories. Although when I was wrestling and I got to wrestle in a high school in Pennsylvania, in an affluent area, I saw what a high school gym could really be, but I'm off the topic here. So I did the chest workout. I'm very happy. I'm still doing I don't want to call it a superset because it's not, but flat press, flat fly, and then I switch the equipment and I do incline press, incline fly, and then I switch again, decline press, decline fly. I used to do the presses first, fly second, but it was just too much setup. It was taking me over 2 hours to do the workout. And I'm not gonna lie to you, I lollygagged today. It probably took me over an hour and a half with the much quicker system, but I just wasn't moving quickly. I don't know why. But that's the way it is. So I am looking forward to trying this gym. They don't have a monthly membership. They don't have a yearly membership. They don't have a weekly membership. Anyone who goes there has to pay every day they go in there. The price is 40 pesos. So I did the multiplication. If I went there 5 days, it would be obviously 40 times 5, 200 pesos. So I went to Google and found out that 200 pesos is the equivalent of $3.56 US approximately. So that's not bad for a week of workouts. I mean, like I said, everything in there is substandard, but it's better than what I have in my house. And I'll get into that just a little bit later. Daily, it comes to 71 cents USD to work out for as long as I want in there. So why am I going there? Basically, what I'm going to do to start anyway is just go there for leg day. Because if you've been following these videos, you understand that my squat is very difficult to perform with the weight bench that I have at home. Sorry, we got disconnected. To do a squat in my home gym, the support bar is probably about 3 feet high. So I really have to duck under it low to get the barbell across my upper shoulder area. And it's very hard to do that. And I'm afraid that eventually down the line, I am going to injure myself as the weight grows heavier. So I've had to modify it, and it's still very difficult, but I'm doing more of a box squat. So at least I'm sitting when I get it, but it's still not the optimum situation. Plus, I don't have a leg press machine.
Nope.
Oh, I just saw them before. They were right here. Sorry, my other granddaughter wanted the scissors. Plus, this gym has a leg press, which my home gym does not have. So it looks like I'm going to go there once a week for legs. Eventually, I'm going to need heavier weights than what I have. So when my bench press gets back up to the numbers that it was previously, it'll probably be less expensive to go to the gym for the 40 pesos than to buy the extra plates. Also, in the future, my leg extension, well, that doesn't matter because I'm going to the gym for that, but for the pull-down bar, the bar is about 1.5 feet long where you put the weights. So eventually, no matter how many weights I have, I'm going to run out of space. So that's something that I need to think about too. I have been definitely thinking about using the resistance bands to create additional weight. So fill up the pole and then introduce the resistance bands. I'm not 100% sure how to do that. I will research, of course. But so I do have options. So definitely legs for the first couple of weeks, and let's see how that goes. I tried my very first protein shake from A1 Protein. Let the secret out of the bag. I have agreed to promote their product on my social media outlets. I wanted to wait until I tried the product before I officially announced that, even though I did know, I'm not going to lie to you, I did know that I was going to promote it. But if the product was absolutely disgusting, I wanted to leave myself an out. It's far from it. I had the dark chocolate protein. They also make a caramel macchiato, which I haven't tried yet. I'll try that tomorrow. It was very good. It was dark. There's no lie about that. The chocolate color was bordering between brown and black. Tasted very good, mixed very well. Normally, when I make a protein shake, I'll pour a couple of inches of water to start it as like a foundation. Then I'll pour the powder in, and then I'll pour the remainder of the water in. This time, excuse me, I didn't have that opportunity available because I was making the videotape and I didn't want it to be too long. So I just started out with the 8 ounces of water, poured in the protein powder, shook it, and in seconds, it dissolved into the water. I don't know if dissolved is the right word. I apologize. To me, dissolved means it disappeared. It didn't disappear, it blended. That's perhaps a better word. Dissolve implies to me that the protein was no longer prevalent or present. Sorry. My own bicep kind of distracted me. So it was very good. So I am glad that I agreed to work with them. The product is probably about 50% lower than standard protein powders. Of course, though, it is made in the Philippines, so while it is shipped internationally, shipping will affect your overall cost. That's just the way it is. Don't blame the company for that, blame the shipping company. But it's definitely worth it. And I never really had a protein from a single serving pack except for a sample, but it's much more convenient. There's no spillage. I hate that. I'm so I'm so thrifty that even like a couple grains of protein powder spilled kills me. So that now is not an issue. For now, all he does is make the 2 proteins, but he's a licensed pharmacist, and he is working on a creatine. So I'm excited about that as well. In addition, I have connected with another company, Old School Labs, and I'll also promote them. I've been trying to get any kind of fitness-related company into my fitness network, and then we can work together. But I did promise myself that I wasn't going to take more than one company of the same product. Well, these are both supplement companies, but like I said, the one only makes the protein for now, and the other one makes, their products are so different, you can't even really classify it as a protein or a pre-workout or as a creatine. So I don't think there is a conflict of interest. If something does arise, my policy is whoever came to an agreement with me first will win my services if that becomes necessary, if it reaches that point. I'm still looking for other companies. I'm still trying to train people. I'm doing online English teaching as well right now. I'm at the store 6 days a week for 6 to 8 hours a day. We got the farm that we have an interest in. I don't go to the farm every day, although we are strongly considering purchasing some land that will be converted into another part of the farm to expand on it. My wife is selling ice like hotcakes. How's that for a paradox? A lot of people either don't have the refrigerator space or a strong enough freezer to freeze their own ice around here. So we just got a brand new refrigerator freezer combo. She pours ice into a small plastic pint-sized bag, ties it up, puts it in the freezer, sells it for 5 pesos a bag. It's not a big profit, but there's no overhead. I mean, the price of water, the price of the bag, the price of electricity, but that's about it. The other day, somebody came in and bought 15 bags at once. On more than one occasion, I've sold 10 bags at once. So it's interesting. We're not going to get rich from it, but it's extra money in the pocket, so we'll take it. I think that's all that's going on business-wise. My book is still available. You can get it from Amazon. You just type in Class and Session Steve into the search, it'll bring it up. And it's available in digital, paperback, and hardcover. I'm still exploring the possibility of making it a audiobook, but that seems to be like a lot of work, to be honest. So it is, what time is it now in the Philippines? It is 12:35 in the afternoon. If you're in the East Coast in America, we're exactly 12 hours ahead of you. Which is funny because on Facebook, it's scheduled to my time zone, and I can usually wish somebody a happy birthday much sooner than people in America can. And a lot of times they say, it's not my birthday. I said, it is here in the Philippines. Just a little interesting note. Obviously, I've run out of things to say, so that wasn't scripted. Let's just call it a day, and I'm sure I'll post again tomorrow, because what else do I have to do here?